Hello and welcome back to another FM22 mini series here on the Egmoose 5 channel. Here you can see we are going to be managing Norwich City. Whole point of the save is just to, save Norwich City, given they were relegated recently in real life, currently sit 20th in the Premier League, and have the chance to go to 19th at most, which is not very good for them. Well, they kind of yo-yo between the Championship and Premier League, so who knows what their level really is. I'm going to be trying to let them survive, avoid relegation. And the twist is, I'm only going to be using free transfers and the players that we have at the club to start. It's going to be tough, but we'll see what we can do. So this is the club overview. 10.7 million transfer budget. That's pretty good. Too bad we can't use it. Got a bunch of players. Well, not a bunch. 4 players here on loan. A bunch out on loan. Rashika, Pookie. Got some decent players in the team, including American Josh Sargent. Possession football they want. Okay. I'm not sure we're going to be able to do that. Fight bravely against relegation. 5th round of the FA Cup and 4th round of the Carabao Cup. FA Cup, Carabao Cup, don't really care about those. All I'm focusing on is the Premier League. Press conference and inter-squad friendly. Let's do that, and every month for the backroom staff meeting. All right, let's meet the team, I guess. We got Matthias Norman. Little center mid option. Looks decent. Rashika, I know, he's pretty good. Pierre-Lise Melou. Another center mid option, that's pretty good. Max Aarons, he's young, good player. Timo Pukki, Tim Krul. Josh Sargent, as I said. Ozan Kabak, he's pretty good young center back option on loan from Schalke. And yeah, Adam Ida as well, young striker, pretty good. These are just the players I've heard of, really. I'll go through the team and make decisions on who starts, tactics, and all that. Let's look at the schedule, though. Man City to start. That'll be our first game today. So it'll only be like 2 or 3 videos long, the series, trying to get through it quickly. So I'll probably do Man City first, and then skip ahead to like Crystal Palace or Brighton in this episode. So I'm gonna make a tactic, and yeah, just skip to the Man City game. And if we do any transfers or scouting, I will let you know in the meantime. See you then. Right, so I just advanced a couple days. I think it's just a 1 day in game. Brought a few people in on trial. These are all the guys that I brought in. Sorted by age instead of ability because most of the players are old, including a 37-year-old Paulo Guerrero. So, says he's decent, but he's 37, so who knows if he's actually good. Other players, including Nigel de Jong, who I didn't even know was still playing. John Obi Mikel, again, didn't know he was still playing. Freddie Guarin, Fabio Coentrao, Winston Reed, Hal Robson Kanu, Remy Cabella. Just, if this was like 5 years ago, these trial lists would be amazing, but it's not, so they're not amazing. Looking through, someone like Remy Cabella looks pretty good. At least 3.5 stars. Could be a decent, attacking midfielder option if we want to play with that. Our tactics, sort of a 4-3-3 counterattack, or like a 4-4-2, because, England. Usually going to play this 4-3-3, but we'll see what happens. Sort of an attacking forward, inverted winger on the left, winger on the right. That's all a box to box. Deep lying playmaker. Got some ball playing defenders. Seems like they can actually like play. Uh, his first touch is not great. Oh God, Omobama Dele, I believe is how you would say that. His first touch isn't great, but his mentals are pretty good. So we'll see if ball playing defender works out or not. Backline just all defensive because I think we'll need it. I don't really know. I haven't looked through all of the try lists yet to see who we want to keep and who we don't want to keep. I'll do that and yeah, just get to the first game. We got our friendly today against their second team, so hopefully we win. See you against in the game against Man City. All right, I am back with match day 1 against Manchester City away. Here I'm on the squad selection screen. Same tactic as I showed before. Couple new faces. Ricky Puig on loan. We also got Coentrao, pretty cheap, five and a half thousand per week, just as a fringe player, squad player backup sort of option. And we also got Victor Rodriguez, same, backup left wing option. Let's see. Let's start at the bench. Who can we drop for Victor Rodriguez? Because I want him in the squad. Dowell, maybe? Yeah. Let's submit the team. We got to give a number. Just give him 13. I don't want to give him 9. Let's see what happens against City. They have a pretty good team, as you might know. It's a tough first game. Let's not say there's no pressure, but let's just say, give the fans a game. Tim Krul's motivated, that's pretty good. And I'm gonna tell the defenders I have faith in them, and the midfielders I have faith in them, and the attackers I have faith in them. And inspired and motivated. Let's go. Let's get into the game at the Etihad. Doing a little walk in. Let's go. Oh, tried to hit skip and paused it accidentally. De Bruyne on a free kick. Gibson clears. De Bruyne again. Port. Gibson clears. Fernandinho now. Back to Laporte. He's going to get a cross in. Sterling. And Bernardo Silva scores in the 3rd minute. This might be a short series. Because I might be fired. But losing to Man City isn't really that, big of a deal. It's bad, but kind of expected. Come on, Pookie, get to that. Aaron's. Back to Gibson. Ozan now. Norman. Rashika. Can he get down the wing? Can he get a cross into Pookie? Solis. Let's go! And we equalize. 1-1 in the 20th minute. Let's go. Let's continue. Get another one. We are no longer in 19th place. That's for sure. Time ticking away in the first half. Move up to 3rd place. Jeez. I guess other teams aren't playing yet. Time still ticking. Not much going on in the first half. Halftime, what, 2 highlights there? Jeez. I'm going to say you're doing well. And they're all motivated. Awesome. If we can get a point off of Manchester City, I strongly believe we can stay up. We have a lot of yellow cards. I might want to put take off, get stuck in. Because I'm pretty sure it's on. I'm actually going to see. Yeah, I'm just going to take it off because that's way too many yellow cards. Gibson up to Pookie. Pookie over to Zolas. And he cheaply gives it away. Ruben Diaz now. Bernardo Silva. Jesus. Over to Mahrez. Walker now. Close him down. Mahrez. Nothing you can do about that. Nothing you can do. I mean, other than close him down a little bit more, but geez, that's just a great goal. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. All right, let's make a change. Try and get in this. Bring on Josh Sargent. What does he want to play? Nothing. Let's actually click on his profile. More of a wide target forward, or Ram Deuter. Okay. Do a wide target forward. Why not? I don't think I've ever played that. Let's get Lee's Malou off. Not really playing well, and he's on a yellow card. We shall bring on. Who do we want to bring on? Just looking at the center mid options. Let's go with Lucas Rupp because he is a box to box more naturally than all the other players. 15 minutes left. I think we should go for this game. Get attacking, give them an encourage. Let's try and get something from this. And time is just taken away. That's usually what happens with going on attacking or very attacking. It's just time just ticks away. It's crazy in this game how that works. And yeah, 94th minute, full time. 2-1 loss to Manchester City away. I feel kind of hard done by after that first half. But still, it's Manchester City. They're kind of coming first or second in the league. And we are tipped to be relegated. Losing 2-1 away, not a terrible start to the season. You know, there's something we can get out of this game. I'm gonna proud your efforts, even if it wasn't to be today. Ben Gibson's demotivated, but most of the players are motivated. The media say, yeah, pretty bad time to make that sort of mistake. Quickly becoming very annoyed with Krul. Let's see, what game are we going to come back to next in this episode? This will load. Let's come back for Watford at home. So I feel like Watford might be a relegation rival. They're relegated in real life. They're probably, media is probably, yeah, 19th is what they're saying for them to finish. So it's going to be an interesting game, that one. I will see you then. All right, I'm back with this game against Burnley. Decided to go a little bit longer between games, about 10 league games between live comms. If we look at the schedule in the game against Manchester City where we lost, and since then it has been going not great. Drew against Southampton, lost in the Carabao Cup to Hull, who are 14th in the championship, so that's should not be happening. Drew Manchester United, which I thought was a really good result. And after that, we beat Newcastle 3-1 in pretty much an FMing. We had like 1 XG and they had like over 2. So somehow we won. I was thinking, actually, we might be, mid-table now at the end of the season. And then the 1-1 draws kept coming. One against Brentford, where we got an early red card. That one is not as bad just because we had a sending off and we had a late equalizer, relatively late equalizer. But then Wolves 1-1 again. They were 20th at this point, and we were 13th, I think. So probably should have been winning. On paper, they're probably a better team, but they were 20th, you know? They've been having bad form. We should have just won. Another draw against Crystal Palace. They had a man sent off. Couldn't capitalize. Disappointing. And we lost to Brighton 2-1. I'm sensing a theme here with the goals we're scoring. It was we were down 2-0 the whole game, and then in the 94th minute we get one goal. It's kind of annoying, you know, because there were only 4 minutes of stoppage time, so we had the whole game with no goals, and then immediately at the very end of the game we get a goal. What can you do? Then 2-2 against Watford, which was the game I was gonna show, but decided not to. Billy Gilmore really just had a great game. He had a free kick goal and another long range goal. I think that was the first time I ever played him this season. So yeah, he's starting now. In the last game, another 1-1 draw against Aston Villa. On paper, they're probably better than us, but again, they were pretty evenly matched in the form and league table. Which we'll look at right now. We're in 16th with 10 points, 2 points out of relegation zone. Watford and Burnley are below us on 8 points. We're playing Burnley today. Hopefully we can get a win. They're minus 13 goal difference. We'll see what happens. Board is pretty happy with us, just because we're on course to remain in the Premier League much earlier than expected. That's great. Really good. We also had some deadline day loans come in. 2 of them to be exact. Ander Guevara from Real Sociedad. Just a little, holding midfielder kind of player. Low wages. He can slot in. I think he's on squad player, so we don't really have to start him. Then we also got Aitor Ruibal. I don't speak Spanish, so I'm very sorry to all the Spanish speakers. I'm gonna butcher names. I am a dumb American. It happens. He is also a squad player, also low wages, from Real Betis. He looks okay, not great. I think his first game he had a goal for us, so it looked promising, but he hasn't really delivered since then. Let's get into the game though. I thought if I clicked next it would have gone, but it didn't. Okay, here we go. Tactical meeting. Sisson wants to make changes. I've already decided this is the team we're gonna go with. Tim Krul in goal. Aaron's at right back. Hanley and Gibson at center back. I changed them to center defenders instead of ball playing defenders. Williams at left back. Norman, that holding midfielder. Pierre-Elise Malou, the rock of the midfield. A little French joke for you. Billy Gilmore, also on center mid. Rashika and Zolis on the wings, and Pookie up front. Pretty standard front three, pretty standard midfield. A little different center backs, but see how we get going. Submit the team, and hopefully we get to win. It's time to put an end to this poor run of form. Go out there and make it count. I completely agree, and nobody really cares. So I'm going to tell them that I trust them. And no one really cares. Okay. We're at home. I changed from cautious to balanced just because we did that in the Newcastle game and we won. I don't know. I've been cautious every other game we haven't won. And oh my goodness, Pookie scores. Okay. Makes sense for me to go balanced, I guess. Pookie is good. He is really good. Probably not like super Premier League level, but like really good championship level up into that Premier League sort of, he might get 10 goals in a season. I think he's on about 4 or 5 in the save so far. Vidra now, and that is a red card for sure. Yep. And I probably don't have a left back on the bench. This has been a problem the whole season, and I don't fix it. I'm stupid. What we usually do, I don't know what to do. Norman at left back, I guess. He can't really play there, but he's gonna have to. We're down a man now. Not good. Brownhill with the free kick and scores it. That not much you can do on those ones. Just an excellent free kick there. First ever goal for Burnley too. Great. Feels like that always happens. When you play a team, they get, a player gets his first goal of the season against you. He's Malou. Gilmore now. Pope with the ball. Should be it's out to his center back, I think, or right back. Weghorst. Vidra. Is it on goal? Puts it over. Okay. Got a little lucky there. Weghorst. Back to Cornette. McNeil. Zolas intercepts. Gilmore. Norman. Makeshift left back. Gilmore up to Pookie. He can't get onto it. Ben Mee gets it. Westwood. Up to Vidra. Podence. McNeil. Aaron's intercepts. Now can we counter? Pookie sort of gets onto it. Is anyone in the middle? Or is he going to go alone? Tries to play back to a center midfielder and they can't get to it. Gibson now. Zolas. Can he get a cross in? Norman. Billy Gilmore. Up to Pookie. He was offside. Rashika. He can't direct it goalward. Now we're just waiting for halftime pretty much. What's the team talk going to be? Unlucky? Yeah, I feel like we've been pretty unlucky. I'm going to tell them that I have faith in them. And no one really cares. Great. Let's get the second half going. Try and get a second goal. Get the winner. Not much going on so far. Players aren't playing that great. 6'5", 6'6" average ratings. Other than Pookie and Aaron's. Krul over to Norman. Up to Gilmore. Gilmore finds Zolas. Zolas in on goal. And Pope makes a great save. That's almost a religious joke. Pope makes a save. 70th minute. Should probably make a change. Think I'm going to make a midfield change. Kenny McLean on for Gilmore. And Rui Ball for Rashika. Let's see what happens with that. Norman on the free throw. That's not the right sport. Throw in. Poogie can't find the cross. Zolas leaves Malou. Oh, and Pope collects. Was hoping Poogie could get onto that. Good Munson. Aaron's intercepts. That's got to be a red card. He's already on a yellow. Yeah. So now we're both down to 10 men. I don't know what to do at this junction. Do we make another change? Do we go attacking? I think I'm going to go more positive and encourage them. We'll see what happens. I'm going to make a change. Bring off Zolas, bring on Victor Rodriguez. And I think try and go for this. We got to start winning games. That's clear. We can't draw every game. We If we draw the games against teams that are equal or lower to us, and lose the games that are of the teams that are above us, we're not going to survive at all. Rocky Mesa. Long now. Up to Waghorst. Gibson intercepts. Rui ball. Leaves Malou. Rodriguez, can you get onto it? Nope. That was close. That was close to crossing the line. Is VAR going to look at it? That looks like it. Can't really see, but that's, not cross the line. So, good work, VAR. And it looks like it's going to be another 1-1 draw unless we can get something here. Norman finds Rodriguez. Victor Rodriguez. Pookie. Pookie scores! No, it's an own goal. That's surely the winner. Let's see, Norman. The good ball up to Rodriguez, and he just puts it in a dangerous area. He's not even looking at the ball, Ben Mee. He's not even looking at the ball, and it somehow deflects off him. That is very unfortunate for Burnley, but we will take it. We will definitely take it. Down a man for most of the game. Or at least half the game, rather. And we pull out the win. That is really good for us. There's a team below us in the league table, but a win's a win. It's very good. I'm going to say I'm happy with the result because I am. I'm very happy, as you can tell by my monotone voice. And that puts us up to 12th. Wow. What a swing. I know it's only 11 games in, but wow. Close. Pretty close between 4th and 17th is 8 points. Close, but a lot of season left. Yeah, Sean Dyche doesn't want to use the officials as an excuse. I agree. Williams banned for 2 matches. He was banned for 3 matches earlier in the season. Assistant coach is saying don't appeal, so I'm not going to. Ralph Ragnick at the game. That's because Brandon Williams is on loan from Manchester United. That makes sense. He probably didn't like what he saw. Let's look at the schedule. Probably go 10 games again, which is what? That Aston Villa game, I think, is the 11th. So we'll see what happens in those games in the FA Cup. And we'll come back with the Aston Villa Livecom. We'll see you in a little bit. All right, I'm back with not a Premier League game, but rather a match in the FA Cup 3rd round against QPR. But first, let's go through the previous 11 games since our game against Burnley that I just showed. First game, we went away to Everton and lost 1-0. Kind of an okay result, I guess, given we had a man sent off 30 minutes in. Although we did concede 12 minutes in, so maybe not as great as I first thought. For the next game, we beat, I believe they're top of the table Arsenal 2-1 at home. We've had kind of a rough patch of games. Kind of like the big top 6. Or, whatever they're called historically. Because then after that, we had to play Tottenham at home, and we drew 0-0. Kind of a boring game. Then 3 days later, we go away to Chelsea, and we managed to pick up a draw 1-1. It's a pretty decent result there. And after that, home against West Ham, and we lose. The thing is, the immediate next week, we go away to Anfield and beat Liverpool, who are top of the table. Don't know how that happens, but okay. We get a back-to-back win against Leeds. Timo Pukki goal put us in the lead, and we just held on and won. And then we lost to Leicester 2-1. They had 2 goals, and then we got one back and just couldn't get another one. And we had a game 2 days later for some reason. It was Sunday, then the Tuesday. And we drew Brighton. And then that Saturday we go to Crystal Palace and we lose 2-1. And that was the 1st of January, which means the transfer window is open. And we've done one deal so far, even though it's only a weekend. And that deal was bring Daniele Rugani on loan with a future fee. If that's cheating, then sorry. If I didn't technically only have free transfers and loans because I have a future fee on Rugani, then so be it. I cheated. But we needed a center back. Center backs are kind of meh. If we want to stay in the Premier League, we needed a center back. He's on a lot of wages. I think he's on a lot per week monthly fee. Yeah, almost 100,000 weekly fee, or monthly fee rather. But he should be good. Should be a decent player. And that leads us into our FA Cup tie against QPR. So let's get right into it. This is the team we're going with. Bit of a mix between first team players and some players who really haven't played yet. We got Angus Gunn in goal. We sold Tim Krul and our other backup. I forget his name. McCormick or McCorman or something like that. McGovern, I think. Sorry to him for forgetting his name. Max Aarons at right back, who's played every game. Grant Hanley, Rugani at center back, Sam Byram at left back, Sorensen, who I've never played before, give him a game in the FA Cup. Ismailou and Puig, pretty standard center midfield. Rashika and Rodriguez on the wings, and Pookie up top. I've really liked Adam Ida coming off the bench in like the 65th, 70th minute. He's only had 3 goals, but he's a pretty good impact sub. Those 3 goals have been pretty crucial. So let's submit the team and get into this tie. Rugani, I'll just give him 14. He wants 6, but can't always get what you want. So let's go out and put on a show, and then we'll tell them that I have faith in them. And a couple people are motivated. One of them's on the bench, our backup goalie, so that's not good. We are in London today. Let's see if we can get a win. Quick highlight for QPR. Puts it way over on the cross. Hansen. Fjorhilda. Done. Back to the center back. Can Pookie get a good tackle in? No, he can't. Done now. Otabajo. Johansson. Gray. Good interception by Rugani there. Done. Johansson. Willock. Up to Chair. Oh, and he scores. We concede early. We're going to have a long road ahead of us if we want to win this game. Start on cautious. I'm going to go to balanced. See if we can get more possession, get a couple chances. Aaron's now. Up to Rashika on that right-hand side. Ismailou. All the way back to Angus Gunn. Gunn hoofs it forward to Rodriguez. Puig now. Out to Byram. Almost called him Byron. That's not his name. Puig now. Rodriguez. Out on the left-hand side. Knocking the ball around well. Sorensen with the chance, but he can't score it. I think we need to win this game. It's only the 3rd round. Board wants me to get to the 5th round. Already disappointed in the Carabao Cup. Oh my goodness, Rodriguez with the free kick. Rashika now. Can't get onto it. Odebajo. Done. Close him down. Sanderson. Can we please close him down? Hendrick. Up to Willock. With a good run, and he misses. Let's go. I'm celebrating the other team missing. That's tells you all you need to know about how the save is going. Sorensen. Byram now. We get a goal, Byram. He goes it alone, but can't get it on target. And time's kind of ticking away in the first half. Maybe there'll be another highlight. Doesn't seem like there is. They have more XG, more chances, probably more possession. Simply have to be better in front of goal. That's true. Not doing well. We actually have the possession. Rodriguez now. Oh my goodness, Hanley can't get it down. We have more XG as well now from that chance. We're evenly matched. It's just they got a goal early. All right. Said his name before the game. I'm bringing in Adamida. And Guevara. Holding midfield. Sorensen's okay, but he's on a yellow card and I guess is below average technically. Or is that average 6'5"? I think that's about average. Let's confirm those changes. I believe we only get 3 in the FA Cup. 3 subs. The last one will have to be crucial. We have a corner now, and that's the penalty. Okay, I guess let's save it, Gunn. Gray steps up to take it. And it gets saved by Gunn. That's like his 3rd penalty save now that I've seen. I don't know why he's so good, but I guess he is. I'll take it. We're gonna put our wingers on attack, and we have to go for this. I mean, very attacking, encourage them, play way more direct. Hopefully we can get one out of this. But it's very attacking, so usually what happens is just the time ticks off, and that's what happens. We lose 1-0 in the FA Cup. Disappointing. Very disappointing. Board are not going to be happy with me. That's for sure. I say I'm very angry at them because I am. We should have won that QPR in the championship. Just no excuses for that. Let's see what the board say. Oh, they are not happy. Oh, they are. We got 2 fails in our end of current season requirements. That's not good. Not good. Anyway, I'm gonna play these chunks of games. Come back. If there's a game where we can get safe from relegation, then I'll probably come back for that one. If not, it'll just be probably that Brentford game, the last one of the season. We'll see what happens from there. So see you in a little bit. So I realize now that I didn't show you the table before that FA Cup match. So here's the table. We are sitting in 13th, and we are 9 points ahead of Burnley, who are in 18th. But at the same time, we are only 8 points behind Southampton in 7th. So season can go one of 2 ways at this point. Well, one of 3 ways, really. Mid-table, somehow squeaking into a European spot, or relegation, which I think is the least likely. Like, Europe and relegation are least likely, and mid-table is probably the most likely. See what happens. All right, just popping in with some amazing news. We did it. We actually did it. We survived. Looked a little rocky there at times if we look at the schedule, but last couple games we got some wins and we do it. After QPR, we had a 5-game winless streak. Finally beat Leeds at home. Had 6 games winless. And beat Chelsea. Amazing result. Beat Newcastle. And that is what sealed our survival. We have 3 games left. Manchester United, Wolves, Brentford. I'll come back for the Brentford game and just have a great time celebrating. See you then. All right, so I'm back for the final match day of the season, up against Brentford away. One thing that stood out to me looking at the league table, their goal difference. Only -9, whereas the teams around us are in the double digits. And if I look at the stages, if I can get to the stages, and look at our goals for and goals against, we only have 46 goals conceded, which if you look at Southampton in 5th, they have 45 goals conceded. So our defense is playing at that, European, Europa League, Europa Conference League level to get there. But our offense, our attack is just not good enough. 37 goals for is nothing. Like, it's lower than what almost every team above us. Lower than even Watford with 42, and they're going to get relegated probably. If we go to the team selection, we did have one major injury. Angus Gunn, our first goalkeeper, got injured, out for 4 weeks. That's not good. We're going to put in Kieran Westwood, our backup. We don't have a third goalkeeper, so we're going to put this not real player on the bench. And this is the system I've been using to gain survival. You may have seen it. I don't know if people use it that often. It's a 4-4-2. Kind of revolutionary, I think. Rugani, we're going to play him. Aaron's on the right left back. Sam Byram on the left back. Right left back, I think I said. God, I'm an idiot. Right back and left back. Pretty standard center midfield. Lees Malou and Gilmore. Rashika and Zolis on the wings. And Adam Ida and Pookie as our forwards. Submit the team. And hopefully we win the final match. We don't have to. But that would be really nice. Give an appropriate send-off for the fans. Let's do it. Brentford's right above us in the table. We could leapfrog them if we win. I've been playing balanced against sort of the teams that are around us and counterattacking. Cautious mentality. Let's go. They're going to go to VAR, but I hope that's a goal. So that cautious mentality against teams better than us. Disallowed. Come on. Really? Let's see this. What? What? He looked even to me, but the angle's weird. Gosh. Pookie now, though. Can we get a goal? Pookie misses. We're definitely looking on the better side. Got more XG, got more goals, more goals, more shots, but less possession. Got goals on the mind after that. Let's see if there's another highlight before halftime. They do have Christian Eriksen, who's quite good. And there's not going to be a highlight. Halftime. They've caught up in XG and have more shots now. Kind of have to go more counterattacking, I think. I'm going to say just tell them to relax, play with freedom. And I want to say that I know they have the ability to make a difference. And no one really cares. think I am going to go more cautious just to see if we can hit him on the break. Playing more direct counterattacking now. We're playing more of a fluid counterattacking style. I got some flack in my inbox saying that I am unwilling to experiment, so decided to change it up a bit, and we got a couple wins, so now I'm just keeping it how it is. No highlights until right now. That's strange. Erickson from Brentford heads it over the bar. Zolas is looking tired. This is a change I've been making in the past couple matches. I'm going to move the wingers back. I'm going to do a little double switch Rui ball and bring in Yanulis. He's more of a winger. Play more of a standard 4-4-2. Hasn't really worked out for me, but kind of have to play with the players you have. Time ticks away. Still 0-0. Not much has happened in this match. Looks like it's going to be a board draw. Yep. 0-0. Wow. Kind of boring to end the season, but hey, we survived. I completed the task I set out at the beginning of the season. Wanted to get survival without spending money, and I did it. I don't know how, but I did it. Let's see what I'm gonna sympathize with them. And see, Liverpool champions. Wow, Manchester City, Arsenal, and Southampton got Champions League. West Ham with Europa League, and then I have to look at the table at the next screen to see if Manchester United got the Europa Conference League or not. But I know Leicester did because they won the Carabao Cup, I think. So it might be a little screwy with the places. If we end up in 15th, it's a lot better than the 20th they are in real life. Let's see. We gotta save. Want to save now before it crashes. Oh, Manchester United did not get a European spot. Chelsea got it because they won the FA Cup. Wow. Okay. Manchester United's probably not feeling too good after that. Well, clean sheet on Westwood's debut. We get £11.58 million. Let's go. All right. Well, this is the table as it looks after one full season. Norwich have survived. Hope you enjoyed. Make sure you like and subscribe. If you want to see me do something similar to this, just leave a comment. Let me know what country you want me to do it in. And yeah, hope you enjoyed again. Bye-bye.